Just add 3 cups of water and stir. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Luciano Pavarotti, Academy Award-winning actress Marisa Tomei, and comedian Wayne Cotter. Plus, Paul Shaffer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, a man who for years has worn a Mexican hairpiece, David Letterman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at a very excited guy. Today, it's not my first Christmas gift of the season, but I got a Christmas gift, the one I look forward to every year, from my mother. It arrived today, and I'm very, very, thank you. And Mom, if you're watching tonight, thanks for the Old Spice. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a study in one of the newspapers here in New York City today talking about names that married couples give their newborn babies. It's a kind of interesting little thing to discuss. The most popular name for newborn girls here in the New York City area is Ashley, and that replaced last year's most popular name, which was Stephanie. See, I didn't know. I had no idea about this. Now, the most popular name to give your newborn son for the 5th straight year in a row here in New York City, Regis. Yes, sir. It's always wacky on Audience Get Acquainted Night. Keep your eye on that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to tell you it's that time of year again, and Dr. Jack Kevorkian, for the holidays, is offering his A Wonderful Life special. Yeah. Dr. Kevorkian doesn't use the suicide machine, but for an extra $10, he just heaves you off a bridge. There you go. There was a poll in, I guess, the New York Times today showing, they went out and they talked to American voters, because we're now coming up on, pretty soon it will be a year that the Clinton administration has been running things down there in Washington, or as we say in Indiana, Washington. So there was a poll. They went out to American voters and they said, you know, what kind of things should Clinton be concentrating on? 15% of the people involved in the poll said they'd like to see Clinton do something about crime. 17% said that he ought to be concentrating on the deficit. And 30% of the people in the poll said he ought to be doing something about those pasty white thighs of his. Come on. I'm 46. Never before in my life have I uttered the phrase pasty white thighs. Boy, it's a big week for Marla Maples. I understand she's getting married in a couple of days to Donald Trump. And earlier today, Marla Maples introduced her very own line of maternity clothing. Very exciting stuff. And I understand what's so special about the Marla Maples maternity clothing. Each little garment has a special pocket for prenuptial agreements. So pasty white thighs, pasty white thighs, you've got those pasties.
Pasty White Thighs, we love them so. You've got those pasty white thighs. Oh. There's something about those pasty white thighs. And we get different set alone.
Unbelievable.
You and I, what a songwriting team. Man, magic.
But how did you like my part? I stood here doing this.
You did the verse.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. We'll make a lot of dough on that, huh?
Yeah, man.
I bet you.
I'll publish it.
TV magician David Copperfield, you know, every once a year he does the big holiday magic programs, and he was saying that on his next big holiday program, what he'd like to do is make the Alamo disappear. He's great. He makes anything. You know, one year he made the Statue of Liberty disappear, and he said he'd like to make the Alamo disappear. And I'm thinking, well, if he wants to make something in Texas disappear, what about Ross Perot? I wish I could just break into song and blow the roof off the dump.
I do too. But, why not?
More bad news for Michael Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier today, his pet chimp Bubbles checked into the Betty Ford Clinic. Hopelessly addicted to banana daiquiris. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. I'm going to start working with a cocktail, you know what I mean? Word coming out of Cape Canaveral today says that NASA will not know for 2 to 3 months if the repairs they did on the Hubble Space Telescope have been effective. They will not know for 2 to 3 months whether the Hubble Space Telescope will work or whether it will ever return to any kind of function after the repairs. And I understand the same thing is true for John Wayne Bobbitt. But you know, ladies and gentlemen...
Pasty White Thighs, Pasty White Thighs, you've got
the deal is you're making money every time you sing that. That's what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we are so excited about tonight's program. We have a wonderful show for you and a very, very special treat. Luciano Pavarotti is on this program. Boys? And Paul, what will Mr. Pavarotti be singing?
He's got those crazy white thighs. Italian crazy white thighs. We did a rehearsal anyway.
I know, okay. Also, Academy Award-winning actress Marisa Tomei is on the program. And a terrific comedian, Wayne Cotter. Now, knock us out with something. Here's our friend Paul Shaffer, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. That's my favorite part of the show. Hey, Paul, pay attention. It's my favorite part of the show.
Is when you walk up and
the hooray for Hollywood.
We play hooray for Hollywood.
Makes me feel like we got a real program here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Christmas is just right around the corner, and what makes a perfect gift, or maybe even the perfect stocking stuffer if you have really large stockings to stuff? Books. Brand new books. So what I've done here, I've assembled a whole load of new publications that would be ideal Christmas gifts. Paul, a little theme music for the new books segment.
New books. New books. Dave reads one every day. New books. New books. That's all we've got to say. They may be intellectual or may be good for a laugh. But one thing that's for sure, Pasty White Thighs, yeah. It's also based on Pasty White Thighs, and it's good for a payment. One ASCAP payment to you and to me.
Are you just hoping to win an award for tonight's show?
I've got a theme going. I'm running with it.
All right. New books, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Ideal Christmas gifts. Holidays coming right around the corner. Robert James Waller, author of the best-selling book, The Bridges of Madison County, has struck gold again. Look at this. It's the automatic tellers of Madison County. Astronomist Carl Sagan has written a revealing new book about his scientific theories. Look at this one. It's called I Made Up Most of This Crap. Oliver Stone details a fascinating new conspiracy theory in this publication right here. Marilyn was killed by Mr. Rogers. You know, CBS reporter Charles Kuralt has turned his popular TV show into an entertaining and informative new book. It's the On the Road with Charles Kuralt Guide to Gas Station Bathrooms. I think you're going to like this one. This one is a must-read for history buffs. It's Ben Franklin's Letters to Big Busted Strippers. You know, he's explored the mysteries of the Big Bang and black holes in space. Now, brilliant physicist Stephen Hawking tackles an even more complicated subject, the mystery of Lyle Lovett's hair. What is the deal on that guy's hair? I say to myself, yeah, what's the deal on my hair? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Here's a sensitive way to help youngsters understand the concept of death. Look at this. Dr. Seuss meets Dr. Kevorkian. Most people don't realize that I do a little writing in my spare time, and finally I got my first book published. Here it is right here. I couldn't be more proud. How to Suck Up to the Connecticut State Police. You know, it may have worked for Howard Stern, but somehow this baby isn't selling so well. It's Mickey Rooney's private parts. That's strange and awful for several different reasons, isn't it? Yeah. H. Ross Perot has written an exciting, no-holds-barred autobiography. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm nuts. And finally, here's the perfect gift for the do-it-yourselfer on your Christmas list. It's Christmas list. I have a Christmas lisp is my problem. It's 1001 Unusual Craft Projects by Lorena Bobbitt. There it is right there. We'll be right back here with Luciano Pavarotti, ladies and gentlemen.
Motor Trend magazine said my Prism reminded them of the $30,000 import sedan class.
Car and Driver described my Geo Prism as lovely lines, Lexus refinement. An automobile magazine called my Prism the new wonder of the automotive world.
Before you buy your next car, call 1-800-GET-TO-KNOW and get to know Geo Prism.
Road and Track said run, don't walk to your Geo dealer. So that's what I did.
Our barbecue chicken sandwich already has so many fans, it's at KFC to stay. Folks can't get enough of those strips of chicken smothered in a tangy honey barbecue sauce. Of course, the introductory $1.49 price makes it really tempting.
Plus, $1.49 barbecue chicken sandwich forever.
The sandwich is here to stay, but the $1.49 is for a limited time.
We are KFC. We do chicken right.
Introducing the all-new 1994 two-door Camry Coupe. Any guesses where we got the idea? The new Toyota Camry Coupe, developed and built in America.
If you do one thing, do it right. in the middle of the day or late at night. No, don't even try it if you can't come through. You say you want chicken? Well, that's what we do.
Right now, when you come into KFC, you can get 8 delicious pieces of the Colonel's chicken, a large order of mashed potatoes with rich gravy, and 4 hot buttermilk biscuits, all for only $8.99.
We are KFC. We do chicken right.
Yes, sirree. Paul Shaffer and the CBS Orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome to the program tonight. Thank you very much for dialing us up. On the show tonight, Marisa Tomei, lovely woman, Academy Award winner. Also Wayne Cotter. And you know, over the years, we've been very lucky, over the years, since we've been here at CBS, we've been very lucky to have some wonderful guests. And tonight, having Luciano Pavarotti here is very special, very exciting. Luciano Pavarotti. For my money, this guy is all you need to know about opera.
That's absolutely.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here in front of me tonight's top 10 list. Here it is.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Sorry. The category tonight, reasons Donald Trump will make a good husband. Getting married, I believe, December 20th to Marla Maples, longtime girlfriend and mother of his daughter. Marla Maples, they're getting married December 20th. Reason Donald Trump will make a good husband. Here we go. Number 10, carries MasterCard, Visa, and American Express. Well, very good. Number 9, tests show kids raised in casinos tend to be caring, responsible adults. Number 8, is it just me or is he the most huggable thing this side of JFK Jr.? Number 7, he's a refined gentleman who keeps his personal life out of the press. Number 6, weasels mate for life. Number 5, that's an awful thing to have said, isn't it? Yeah. Number 5, in 1987, paid Billy D. Williams $10 million to teach him everything there is to know about kissing. Number 4, the Trump shuttle, if you know what I mean. Number 3, the prenuptial agreement is written in very, very romantic language. Number 2, his bimbo girlfriends can double as babysitters. And the number 1 reason Donald Trump will make a good husband is pasty white thighs. There you go. Yes, sir.
He's got the...
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all very, very excited here at The Late Show about our first guest. There is no more famous opera singer in the entire world than this man. He is currently performing E. Lombardi at the Metropolitan Opera House, and I recommend you all go see him on me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Luciano Pavarotti.
Thank you.
L'aurora di bianco vestita, già l'uscio dischiude al gran sole, e già con le rose sue dita carezza dei fiori lo stuole. Commossa da un fremito arcano, intorno il creato già par, e tu non ti desti ed invano, io sto qui dolente a cantare. anche tu la veste bianca e schiudi uscio al tuo camatore, non sei la luce manca dove tu sei, nasce l'amore. Non sei la luce manca dove tu sei, nasce l'amore.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for being here. Mr. Pavarotti and I will return right after you take a look at this. Thank you, sir. Nice job.
We'll put the crib there.
This is one event designed with home improvements in mind. The Sears National Hardware Sale. Easy Living flat interior paint, only $8.99 a gallon. This Craftsman 3/8-inch drill, cordless or corded, or a saber saw, all your choice, only $29.99. And a half-horsepower Craftsman garage door opener with 2 transmitters, just $149.99.
That was fast.
The biggest hardware event of the season brings America's best to you. The National Hardware Sale at Sears.
Crack open a smoother, better draft. Ice Draft from Budweiser. It's ice brewed, chilled below freezing, then cold filtered. From now on, a cold draft just isn't cool enough. Ask for Ice Draft, only from Budweiser.
The people have spoken. The votes are in. Which of your favorite TV stars will win the coveted People's Choice Award? Find out live Tuesday.
Some people are pretty sure they're going to buy a Toyota Corolla DX until they find out the Honda Civic LX sedan gives you power windows, dual airbags, power door locks, cruise control, a tachometer, and a 4-speaker stereo cassette, all standard. And the Civic saves you almost $1,900 over a comparably equipped Corolla. Then they tend to reverse their position. Opt for the Civic from Honda.
Looking for the best shows for your kids to watch? Then take a look at TV Guide. In this week's special issue, learn how to channel what your children are watching. TV Guide picks the best kids shows and the best grown-up shows to help kids grow up right. TV Guide's Parents Guide tells how to make TV time a together time and the perfect shows to share with your family. Plus, find out how kids and critics rate today's most popular shows. TV Guide's Parents Guide, what every parent needs to know. Pick up a copy today.
Glasses, you need them, you want them now. Not those overpriced nerdy jobs like your mom picks out. You want the glasses you want at the lowest price, no problem. Not 1, 2 pair, $39.99, lenses included. Soft contacts, got them. 1 pair, $39.99. The name, America's Best. Contacts or 2 pair of eyeglasses, $39.99. And we'll throw in an eye exam, okay? Relax. America's Best. Contacts and eyeglasses. Okay, you get the idea.
To the program, Luciano Pavarotti. Thank you very much for coming to the show. That was just delightful. How do you do that? Where do you even begin to do that?
You begin generally when you are 4 or 5.
You sang like that when you were 4 or 5?
Well, I did have the kid voice. But
you had the beard.
Yeah. I don't know that.
What did we hear there? What was that? What should we know about that piece of music?
Well, this is a piece of music is talking about the sun who is coming up,
and he's talking about love and about the usual thing. Then everybody knows very well what they are.
Really, all that was in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's generally in any song that, no?
Yeah, it was
And
just,
so-
you know, it's like watching somebody, I don't even know how to describe it, but you see you, a human man, standing over there, and this unbelievable sound comes out of your head, and it's just, well, no, you know what I mean, but it's just dazzling. And I know nothing about opera, but I have a lot of your recordings that I listen to, and I go through the same thing every time I hear it. It just knocks me out.
But it's different than the pop music, but...
yeah,
no,
it's
but,
a little.
No, but you have to... You study all your life to achieve this kind of education in yelling.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is true. You yell with education.
Right.
In the way that the people that they hear you, they think that you have studied a lot, and it's true. But basically, you begin to yell. The first lesson is, if some person goes in the school the first time, and they see one make the first lesson, they think then the boy is crazy, and the teacher more. No, because it's something irreal for the normal people.
Yeah.
Instead, little by little, this animal scream, is coming more human until somebody will tell you you can go on the stage by yourself and do a career. And that is true. No, I'm trying to explain without making any fun. I really...
No, I'll handle the fun,
really,
Luciano. I'll handle the fun. You don't need to... The fun's on me tonight. You relax. Are there as many world-class opera singers, tenors, whatever, as there were 20 years ago? Is it one of those things where it's dying away, or is it still thriving and flourishing, and they have like a farm system and people coming up?
I cannot answer. I cannot really answer to this question because the theater today are at least 10 times more than when I begin my profession. So we have to deduct, and the singer are even 10 times more. How big we are now in comparison to the singer of the past, that I cannot say. I cannot really say it. Certainly we did have a fantastic help, the greatest help itself, to appear on television, to be shown from many, sometimes many million people in one single shot. And that is a comparison that you cannot make with the people of the past, because the great Caruso, he has probably sung to 1 million people. In the concert that I made on the park, there were about 500 million people all over the world.
Last summer here in New York
You cannot
City.
make any comparison. I think that the singer of the past, like Caruso, they are still the best, and we are very good, doing our best.
Yeah, you're doing all right. You're okay.
Yeah.
I think you were on our old show years and years and years ago, and I think you have slimmed down a bit.
Yes. Instead, you are much bigger in reputation, even than at that time you were already very good. I compliment.
Well, thank you very much. Is this something you wanted to do because it affected your singing, to be at a certain weight? You were heavier than you wanted to be, or?
I think I am already substantially big now, and if you add the 90 pounds that I have lost, you can, yes, I'll be. I was not very happy.
Yeah. How did you lose the weight?
When exercise was very simple. After 3 forks, you push away the table.
But if you were skinny, if you weighed like, you know, really, really thin, do you think you could sing as well as you do?
Skinny people, then they sing, and they are very good. I think to support a big career, I think you must be substantial, and you must you must be an athlete
Yeah, you have
before.
to. Yeah, it's very strenuous.
I
the
was
work you do.
a very, very tough soccer player. I played volleyball, and then all of a sudden I decided I want to become an opera singer like my father.
Yeah.
My father is a very beautiful opera singer. Still now he's 80 and he cannot follow me because he's busy by himself. Really.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good for you.
And after, when I began to sing, I stopped to make all the gymnastics that you make in soccer, and I went on eating the same amount of calories.
That don't work, no.
Little by little.
And the current production, I Lombardi?
I Lombardi.
Yeah.
Lombardi is an opera of Verdi, one of the 37 opera.
About the former Packer coach, right?
Yes, is.
Oh, that was. I'm sorry. That's Vince Lombardi. I'm sorry. But it's going very well for you, isn't it?
Yes.
How many more performances will there be?
I think there is 2 now before Christmas and 5 after Christmas in January.
How do you like the Metropolitan here in New York? Is that one of your favorite opera houses?
I think it's one of the favorite opera of all the singers around the world because it's big reputation, big orchestra, generally great conductor like Jimmy Lavine in this production of Lombardi. Very good staging, good preparation. I mean, it's very, very high professional level in any sense. And they have to make 7 performances a week, so they
well, we're very lucky to have you here in this area and also on the show.
Thank you, sir.
And yes. Before you leave, you want to try a little Pasty White Thighs? Pasty White Thighs?
Oh, that's your song. That is yours. That is yours.
Pasty White Thighs. Come on, jam with me. Come on.
That is yours. It's yours.
Luciano, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. Nice to have you here. Luciano Pavarotti. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
A former First Lady.
She wants to see you.
What do we look like, waiters? The best Secret Service agent.
Do be kind enough to get my bulb.
I can't do 3 more years of this. An impossible relationship.
If you had to choose between opera and Mr. Ed.
I choose Mr. Ed. Neither would have it any other way.
Please hope for the president.
One day she says she can't live without you. Next day she's in tears.
Shirley MacLaine, Nicolas Cage.
Maybe you two have some sicko thing going on.
No, sir. Guarding Tess. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
How David Vines eats a Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Cup.
I eat them in the closet so my big brother doesn't take the other one. Aha!
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
TGI Fridays has me here in Italy to remind you of their fettuccine Alfredo with chicken and herbs. Delicious pasta with sautéed chicken. Is that the script?
Everyone looks forward to Fridays.
Alpha 1 is Alpha 2. Enemy squad in open. Moving north on foot.
Sergeant, here's the latest intelligence report.
I'll post it right away, Sergeant. Sir, enemy position is confirmed at Papa.
Step off.
Army Reserve, Montgomery GI Bill, skill training and more.
Oh, no, just what we need. Another basketball shoe commercial. Whoa, what's this? Oh, this is new. Dual airbags, ABS, leather, CD, more room than a Lexus. It's a Sonata from Hyundai?
You got a problem with that? I didn't think so.
He was sent to prison for murder. They thought he'd never get out. But now a killer walks free. An all-new 48 Hours Wednesday.
With the Toyota Touch Lease, there's never been a better time to lease a Toyota, and never a better time to lease a 4Runner SR5 V6. For only $319 a month, you get 4Runner's legendary reliability, 150 horsepower, shift-on-the-move four-wheel demand, plus air conditioning, cruise control, and more for only $319 a month. The Toyota 4Runner and the Toyota Touch Lease. In today's economy, it's perfect timing.
One fish flips in the ocean, one fish flips in the sea.
It's one fish as kids love. It's Daddy Cans for me. And me. It's Daddy Cans for me.
Your kids will love the great fresh taste of Vandicamps. No wonder they're #1 in families with kids.
If the box don't fit,
the fish ain't hip.
It's Daddy Cans for me. And me. It's Daddy Cans for me.
Hi, you may remember me as Uncle Cliffy. Oops. Also NBA Sixth Man of the Year. Well, this is a new year. Maybe I'll be the third man. I can jam, or possibly the fourth man. I can hit the boards, or even the fifth man. Works for me.
8 new Trailblazer glasses, only 99 cents each, with any purchase at participating Dairy Queen stores.
And you can call me Clifford.
Welcome back to the program. Marisa Tomei is here. Wayne Cotter is here. You know, all night long he's going to be kicking himself for not jumping in there on that pasty white thighs.
I know. We wanted to give him a piece of it, too. Let's cut him in on the publishing. Maybe we can work something.
Some night we'll see if he won't sit in with the band.
Now
he'll be over there with you guys working all night.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That was great fun. Yeah.
That's great.
Let's see. You know, tomorrow on the show, Tom Hanks will be here. That'll be another great program. Oh, yeah, I think tonight's show is kind of a weak effort. How much did those tickets set you back, folks? Also, Gypsy Kings. Man, those guys are great. Yes, sir. And great actress Joan Plowright. You know, I was thinking about this. I was talking at the beginning of the program about not really being musical, and then we had truly one of the greats of the world right here, and I was thinking about I do something sort of musical.
Do you? What is that?
Well, in my free time, like on weekends or on vacations, I mess around with the the fiddle.
The what? The fiddle?
Yeah.
Really?
We have some videotape of this last vacation.
No kidding.
I went upstate and I have some friends. We have a little jug.
Fiddled along.
Yeah. Hal, roll that videotape of me playing the fiddle. It's unbelievable. I'm very proud of this. Watch this. Here I am right there. Pretty good, huh?
That's exactly like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do us another commercial. When we come back, Marisa Tomei will join us. Nice to have you here tonight.
Today, our most shocking case to date. During the week, Leonard Connor's a mild-mannered ad executive, but on weekends, he becomes Leonard Connor phone junkie. Friends, relatives, it doesn't matter who he calls as long as he's on the phone. His crime? Not taking advantage of Sprint's new offer to split the cost of calls all weekend long. Don't let this happen to you. Call now with 50% off. It's a crime to miss it.
Chevy, got a minute? We gotta talk.
You're canceled.
How do you get canceled out of a commercial?
You're not getting the ratings, Chevy.
I like this stuff.
Well, keep the bag, Chev.
You're a sport. You look great.
Tough year. Good chip.
Doritos Tortilla Thins. Everything else is just a chip.
Wednesday.
The worst blizzard in years.
How'd you like to be stranded with the nanny's mom?
It won't be so bad. Mom's gonna boil a tongue.
The Nanny. Then, why is Tom Arnold's new show a smash? Because he's a big-hearted guy.
I'm known for that, and also for the size of my butt.
All new Tom after The Nanny, Wednesday.
Shake your love.
Well, here we are at the Temple of Body Worship.
And look what we've discovered.
Shocking discovery. Tropicana Twister Light has fewer calories, yet tastes wildly provocative.
How could they?
Apparently, they desire firm little bodies.
While indulging their insatiable lusts for pleasure.
Tropicana Twister Light, the first bottled juice drink with NutraSweet. More taste excitement than Mother Nature intended.
I think we've seen quite enough of this little peep show.
Set your spirit free. Wings by Giorgio Beverly Hills is $98 value, yours with any $40 Wings fragrance purchase at Meyer & Frank.
Sending an urgent letter by a private carrier? Better check with the U.S. Mail first. They decide what's urgent. A postal reality check tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
Meet Dr. X. He helps his patients die, and he's not alone. Is it an act of kindness or a crime? Eye to Eye with Connie Chung, Thursday.
Nice going. How you doing? We've known our next guest for a long time. It must be 7, 8, 9 months. But since her last visit, this woman has gone on to win an Academy Award for her role in My Cousin Vinny. We couldn't be more proud to have her here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the lovely thespian, Marisa Tomei. Marisa! Wonderful.
Thank you.
You look great.
I cut my hair.
Yeah, it looks wonderful. Did you get a chance to talk to Mr. Pavarotti?
Yes, I met him.
Very
backstage.
impressive guy, isn't he?
Oh, yes. He looked right into my eyes. I was nervous.
Yeah.
And he looked right into my eyes and he said, "A lady should not be nervous to speak."
Oh.
It was the only thing that really centered me.
Yeah, well, good.
It was great.
Yeah. How have you been? You just got back from Italy, didn't you?
Yes,
You were
I
working on a
did.
film there?
Yes.
Now, your name suggests that there's some Italian in your family. Is that correct?
But, yes, but...
There's some people from the UN here tonight. I think I have no idea what that is.
Yes, well, I am Italian,
Yeah.
but I'm more American, of course.
Do we have any Germans here tonight? Yeah!
The Italians were very frustrated with me, though.
Why is that?
Because I can't speak Italian.
I
And
see.
because of my name, as you're saying, they expected me to speak it.
Yeah.
They refused to take no for an answer. My wardrobe, my dresser, the whole time would not speak to me in English.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
So now I've learned a little. I've learned some, I know how to say socks.
Well, what is Italian for socks?
Calzini.
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 Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Orecchini or earrings and... E questa sua scarpa?
What is that?
Your shoe?
Yeah.
So this, I'm sure, will be very handy for me as I travel the world.
Was this your first trip abroad in Europe?
Oh, no.
You traveled there before?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been to Europe before. I was in Spain the year before, but it wasn't
Where about
work.
in Spain? Yeah, okay, here we go.
In Granada, I wanted to see the Alhambra. I had this dream that I wanted to see the Alhambra, and I met this guy, and he said, "I'll take you to see the Alhambra."
Right.
So, so we went, and
Now, the Alhambra, of course, is the...
Moorish palace.
Yeah, that's right. You don't think CBS would give all this money to a dumb guy, do you? So you and your friend went to the Moorish Palace, of course,
yes. So I wanted a really great room where I could overlook the Alhambra and just, bathe
Really
in its
experience the
poeticism.
Alhambra.
Yes, yes. So we get there, and this hotel says it has no no balconies, which is my whole dream about
Yeah.
the thing. But they're wrong because they're all confused and there's new management in the hotel. So through a very long process, we finally got a really great room.
Good.
And, but it was exhausting. So he went out for a while.
Your friend?
Yes.
Right.
My friend.
What was his name?
Frank. Sinatra. And so I went out onto the balcony, of course,
Yeah.
to promenade and view, and I hear this huge crash behind me. And it's one of those security window things.
Oh,
steel.
yeah. Right, big steel curtain drops down. Yeah.
I mean, it makes the hotel sound tackier than it was. It wasn't.
No.
But I was stuck out there.
On the balcony.
So, like 15 minutes later, I hear the door open. It's him. I'm like,
Frank?
Yeah. Stick your head out the window in the bathroom. Come on out. I'm stuck out here. And he looks out, and his face completely drops because I was out there and I was naked. It was a total nightmare. Total. So embarrassing. And this is like, you know, basically a first date of sorts, you know.
Goodness. Same thing happened to me one time.
Yeah.
Except it was in the lobby, and boy, it was terrible. So what now? How do we get you off the balcony?
Oh, well, he had to call maintenance.
Oh, yeah, it's like a job for maintenance. All right.
They didn't send just the one guy, though, of
Oh,
course. They
no,
sent a team.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
How
It was
long
good
were
for them,
you out
not
there?
so good for me.
Did it take a while?
I was out there for about 15 minutes, and the hotel restaurant was the floor right below
There
me.
you go.
So I'm whispering, trying not to draw any attention.
So everybody really got a chance to enjoy the Alhambra.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was inspiring, I hope.
Congratulations on your Academy Award.
Thank you.
That's great. That's a once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment. And the film you just completed in Italy will be out maybe in the spring or something like that?
Yeah, in the summer.
Yeah.
And before that, there'll be one in March, The Paper.
Oh, the paper with, what do I know about this?
Ron Howard directed,
right.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton,
Glenn
that's
Close,
right. Michael
Robert
Keaton's
Duvall.
great. Yeah. Was that a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
good
was
for
great.
you.
I got to be pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's a real treat to have you here tonight. You look great. Thank you very much. Marisa Tomei, ladies and gentlemen. The Alhambra. We'll be right back with Wayne Cotter.
Let me guess. Spicy chicken sandwich.
Have you noticed that people who like Wendy's spicy chicken like to step out a bit, live on the wild side?
My daughter thinks it's too much.
No way. That's because our whole chicken breast fillet has Dave's fiery blend of pepper and spices for a hot and spicy taste.
So how much are you asking?
The bike for the jacket.
So try Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich and go wild.
Dad, is that you?
Something, huh?
The car on the right was filled with Castrol Syntec, a synthetic oil, the other with conventional oil. They were then drained and started without oil to prove a point. You see, Syntec has a unique molecular structure that bonds to engine parts. Lab tests show it leaves a layer of protection far stronger than conventional oil. And if Syntec protects this well now, imagine if you leave it in. Castrol Syntec protects in ways other oils can't.
Driver, do you have any Bud Light in your vehicle?
Yes.
Then I am Mr. Gallywikich.
You mean Dr. Galakowitz?
Yes, I am. This is so cool.
First time in a limo? Doctor?
In a limo this small.
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Want to give your best friend a big laugh? Phone MCI at 1-800-933-6333 and let one of these CBS stars do it for you for free. Any friend, anytime. Really. So call and send a laugh to your best friend from CBS and MCI. It's free.
Sometimes life's tough, but you get through it with a little perseverance and the help of a good steak.
steak cooked over fire with a big steaming lobster. Warms the belly just to think of it. Hey! Hey! That's better. Cattle Company steak and lobster dinner with salad and hot bread, just $11.99.
If you're going to spend extra time on something, make it variations on Bach, not balancing your checkbook. Call 1-800-US Banks.
You can have it all today. If you want it, you can have it. Get it now at RentTown. There's no credit check, no down payment, no long-term obligations, free service while renting, and all rent applies toward purchase. Try it before you buy it. And look at all this stuff you can get. Yes, futon, bunk beds, hot tubs, living room sets, computers, patio furniture, Sega Genesis. Yes, you can have it all.
RenTown, USA. Find us fastest in the white pages.
Yes, sir. Our next guest is a wonderful comedian, and make those reservations now because he'll be appearing live on New Year's Eve at Bananas in Saddlebrook, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the famous comic tenor, Wayne Cotter. Wayne!
You. Oh boy, yeah, Saddlebrook, huh? Stop it. I get to weird. I just spent a week in Paducah, Kentucky. Jets don't even fly there. I had to go on one of those little. You ever take those little planes? You know, expect to see a guy with a string in the middle there. Terrifying. The whole flight, I'm thinking Paducah is the sound your body makes when it hits the ground. Nothing there, nothing there. Souvenir shop had postcards with pictures of the souvenir shop. I'm sending stuff out. This is where I bought this. Staying in a flea bag hotel there. The sink in my room had the two faucets that don't even mix the water. I don't, one is for hydrogen, one's for oxygen. I don't know what's... And I had the remote control for the TV bolted down to the desk. Who is going to steal one of these? If you don't already have a remote control TV, you're going to feel pretty stupid. Geez, I worked in the hotel. I was in one place. I was up in Detroit. I was in a nice hotel. I had the remote there, not bolted down, but they had printed on there, "This will not work on your TV at home." Like I'm changing channels in Michigan. My wife's in L.A. 2497. What the hell is going on? So... Now, this was one of these fancy hotels, and a lot of these places, they did this. They yell at you when you check in. Now, listen. The number on your key is not your room number. It's a secret coded security number. Don't try to find that room. I will tell you your room number. I will only tell it to you once. And she says, you're in room 510. I say, okay, 510. Shh. She hands me the key. I am not lying to you. It says E10. A, B, C, D, E. Some kind of master cryptologist to crack that system, huh? Only in America would you ever get away with that. We are getting so stupid in this country. Newsweek magazine did a survey about Americans' knowledge of science. 1 in 7 of us could not find the United States on a globe. And some of these guys are flying for Delta. I mean American. Oh, but you can't win. So, actually, they said 45% of Americans could not tell you how often the Earth goes around the sun. Do you know that, Earth around the sun? I thought it's once a year. That's the seasons. You know what people said? Once a day. Oh, yeah, winter, spring, summer, fall. Good thing I had that over in one day. Put on your parka, put on your T-shirt, put on your parka, put on your T-shirt. Half the country didn't know. They had to tell them, no, the Earth goes around the sun once a year. Exactly? What are the chances of that? And now the government says they have a satellite 250 miles up that takes pictures so accurate it can identify individual humans on the ground. Come on, this is the same government that takes my picture from 3 feet away at the motor vehicles. I always look like a Klingon. And they're saying that soon light bulbs will last for 20 years. Think of that. A kid could be born, grow up, and move out of the house without ever having seen a bulb change. He'd be sitting in his dorm room at college, bulb blows out, ah, I'm blind! Now, if you want to see how stupid we're getting, this is a true story. There's a town called Grand Saline, Texas. Yes, another fine small town. In this place, a group of parents got together and made the school take down a picture of Santa Claus because the letters in Santa could be rearranged to spell Satan. I don't think you want to start tearing things down because of their anagrams. You know, I hate to break it to these people. I figured this out. The letters in Grand Saline, Texas can be rearranged to spell a Satan girl sex den. That's to level the whole town. Not that my parents were without their problems. My brother and I were always fighting. My brother used to pick fights with me. My mom always said the same thing. I don't want to have to separate you two. Mom, he kicked me and he blocked the TV. I don't want to have to separate you two. I don't want to have to Mom, what kind of a threat is it to separate me from the worst human being on the face of the earth? Separate me. Build me a wing. My mom was an amateur psychologist, too. She'd always analyze everything. I hate that. My brother would hit me in the face with a shovel. You just have to understand he has pent-up hostility. Now, well, I do understand, Mom, because so do I. You know. My brother's actually studying psychology now in college. Psych. If you're in school, everything, you know, is phys, chem, bio. College students very busy. No time talk, me go lunch now. And these psychology guys always do experiments on animals. I don't know about this. We have the weirdest ideas about animals. The mule is a stubborn animal. Come on, what's a mule typically asked to do? Drag boulders up a cliff in the desert sun. Mule's a little reluctant. Yeah, he's a stubborn animal. Why, any other species would jump at the chance. Thanks a lot. Nice talking to you.